All right, welcome back, YouTube. So I wanted to make this video because a lot of people have been asking me about the pictures that I posted, even in the video that I covered with the short, going over the apex of Dogecoin and what it looks like right now. So pretty much a apex, or when you're coming out of a wedge in on a chart pattern here, you pretty much are having an intersecting line between two patterns. So you'll have patterns where a coin can get a few touches on a line or a few touches on a decrease or increase versus the equilibrium. So right now you'll see that, okay, we're trading right along the 21-day moving average, which is a great point for Doge. It does this. It's done this historically. So you'll have a couple touches to the bottom line of the wedge, which can confirm a pattern, and a couple touches to the top line. So at some point, you're going to have a consolidation of these wedges, and they're going to intersect. That's going to be your apex, and pretty much the intersecting lines where these two lines touch each other and cross, that's going to form a new pattern. That old pattern, those touches on those previous lines, that's going to become irrelevant, and that chart pattern will no longer be respected, and you're going to be in a new trend. This indicates a period or a small window of which you can anticipate a breakout. A breakout in either direction. It's not necessarily a bullish indicator, but it means that you're going to have a breakout of this current pattern. And this means that you can go down, you can go up, you can continue going sideways, and pretty much just start a new pattern from that point, because it'll be no longer in the previous wedge. But this just gives you a window of anticipation. You can decide what type of action that you want to take. So let's just say this was like a stock or something, for example, and you said, oh, okay, well, when we get closer to that range, based off of the macros, you can layer it with the macros and say, okay, well, I'm expecting we're going to break out this apex here, and the macros are negative. It's the recession. It's negative news. I'm going to start at this point. You can say, okay, well, I'm going to start shorting. Or on the flip side of that, you can say, oh, well, the new sentiment is positive. The company made $100 million more, or there's this new crypto merger for this coin coming out, and they're going to do, I expect there to be a run up. So because you're expecting positive news, you say, okay, well, I'm bullish, and now I'm going to get some options. But it gives you a window to narrow down when you're expecting a new trend or a movement in either direction. So this gives you like an anticipated window to take action on a chart or a coin, a stock that you've been following closely. This kind of narrows it down here to say, okay, well, I wanted to make a move, and now this window is approaching, now I need to take action. If we look at this apex here and couple it with the action that we're seeing here in the shorts, you can consider this like this low volume, this trending sideways is pretty much a cautious period leading into the Fed meeting that we're having this week. This is a very big deal for price action and a very big indicator for the rest of the year. Again, I think all these price points are great. I think these are great entries in my opinion, but this does give you an idea as far as for the sentiment of the bigger institutions and the institutional money. You'll see that shorts are consolidated and become a trickle. You see the price action has done the same, volume has done the same, and we're coming here at the end of the apex. So this is a great time to make a decision depending on how you decide to play your coins. And we're expecting the end of this apex here, this to come out within the next couple of days. So I say no later than the 27th, 28th, but more than likely before then, as we approach the Fed meeting, we'll have a breakout in either direction, but certainly this week. So as always, if you want to protect your crypto and have control over it, remove it from exchanges and get yourself something like a ledger, I have a link in the description. And if you're also a stock trader, you can do something like Moomoo. I have a link for them in the description as well. And they do not do payment for order flow on your stocks. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, subscribe to the channel to hear more from me, like the video, and I will see you in the next one.